back.
Oh, that was nice.
Everybody.
Hi.
We are joined here by Ian, my son again.
Not me.
Allegedly.
Supposedly.
Sorry for being so late. We had some, the usual technical difficulties. Hey, do me a favor, get the mattress from Katie.
The mattress?
More like hardcore.
Wait, the mattress?
We'll get it someday.
Oh.
Alright, why don't you give a quick recap while I send out this,
Quick what?
A recap?
yeah, while I send out this thing to everyone.
I guess a recap is a valid thing to say. Okay, let's see. Last episode was Mr. Bullface, right? So, we got to go follow Ash and the crew through Scissor Street and through Crab Buildings to find the town that's got Brock's idol, Susie. And she's a Pokemon breeder, just like he is, and so he's super excited to meet her. But there's another shop that's taking all the sales and taking all the customers. And it's called Salon Rocket. Run by, obviously, Team Rocket. They've got their genius, right?
Mm-hmm.
Salon, and they're just dolling up all the Pokemon, and they have lots of business, and they're taking away business from Susie. So Misty goes and tries to find out what's going on. So she goes over there to get Psyduck all fixed up, but she gets all fixed up, and then she finds out it's Team Rocket, and then they tie her to a chair. That was Ryan's favorite part.
Yeah.
And
I wish it was me.
And, well, we get a little battle where Vulpix just makes a fire. More like a plague, like a fire plague tornado. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like that could have been one of the Titans from the Hercules movie, that attack.
Mm-hmm.
And, so Team Rocket goes flying off, like always. Oh no, they get chased off. And Susie decides that she needs to go around the world to learn more about becoming a Pokemon breeder, even though she's known as the best. And then Brock does the same. Will he become a Pokemon breeder? Who knows?
Yeah.
I guess we'll figure it out. Yep.
Pretty good. And for those of you watching on YouTube, things are a little different, as you know. We're gonna play the whole episode right now, but because of YouTube's copyright, you can't watch the whole thing with us. We could legally do like highlights and clips and stuff like that, but we watch and we comment through the whole thing. Yeah. So the link will be in the description. You can watch it before, during, after. Best place to obviously watch is on Twitch with us, live when it happens. We stream on Thursdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Central, or some Thursdays, I guess, at 9:30 Central.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
You will see after the intro, you'll see us just come right back on. We give a synopsis. We talk about the Pokemon of the episode, what we liked, what we didn't like. And we have a new segment. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be new for until I just say our next segment. Nothing is ever good enough.
Yeah. How long is it going to be new for?
Right? It's new till it's old.
No,
old news.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. It means anything goes.
You're like, it's new until we're done with Kanto.
Yeah. Alright, man. So how you feeling?
It's been a crazy day.
Yeah.
Crazy day. Yeah, might have made a few people angry today, but that's life.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move on.
That's what they get for not being a banana bro.
Exactly. As As long as my wife loves me and my kids love me, I can't complain. And of course my banana beard bro.
Mm-hmm.
Beard bros. We got
I'm
Ian
giving you those
here.
Nala eyes right now.
You were good at that.
All right, man. Well, this episode is the Punchy Pokemon.
Ooh, my original favorite Pokemon.
All right, I'm ready if you're ready.
My new favorite
Let's do
Pokemon is
it.
Meowth.
Your original was Meowth?
My new favorite Pokemon is Meowth.
Oh, you're new. Oh, so Jigglypuff's out of it?
They're like tied, but I like Meowth more.
Okay. That's big news.
All right, so I'm ready if you're ready.
Let's do it. Punchy Pokemon.
So how does that work? Like, I know like the people if they're watching on Twitch, like they can watch like the show with us. But how do you have like the two screens where like one's for YouTube or stuff? Is that one? But how can they watch with us?
They're watching everything right here.
Oh.
Let's go.
The creator of this masterpiece right here with us today.
Yes.
Ooh. So, YouTubers.
Yeah, welcome back. If you're watching this on YouTube, I know you missed us. So this episode, man, went by fast. Starts off with our heroes cleverly sneaking behind a tree, waiting for a Hitmonchan to pass by. It passes by. Ash gives Pikachu like a 10-minute boxing trial run, and then Pikachu gets its ass whooped by Hitmonchan.
He gets a hit in though.
He gets one hit in, yeah. He they get told about the P1 or the Pokemon #1 fighting championship, which only fighting Pokemon can join. Brock joins with Geodude, Ash joins with Primate, and Team Rocket steal a Hitmonlee. The reason that they join, however, is because the owner of the Hitmonchan has a family at home, and they think as long as the dad is undefeated, then he'll never come home. You know? Dad went out for a gym sesh and never came home. A story as old as time.
He doesn't have a name though. His name's Daddy apparently.
Yeah, his name's Daddy.
His name is I can be confusing because of Daddy James, but we'll
Yeah,
just
so-
call it regular Daddy.
Round 1, Ash beats him a chop. Round 2, Brock loses his Geodude, or Geodude loses the fight. And then round 3, well, who even knows what rounds these are? There's like a couple others in between. But Hitmonchan, through a sneaky glue placing, gets defeated by Team Rocket's Hitmonlee. And that leaves Ash and Hitmonlee to fight. Oh, by the way, with Hitmonlee losing, Daddy finally decides to come home. The daughter was right.
Hitmonchan losing.
Yeah, Hitmonchan losing.
Because of Team Rocket shenanigans.
Yeah. Team Rocket exposed themselves to the 10-year-olds. You know what I mean?
That's one way to say it.
They blow their cover. They blow their load in front of everyone.
Oh gosh. I'm imagining it now.
Their Hitmonlee and Hitmonlee and Primate's fight was actually a pretty decent fight as far as Season 1 fights go. I'll say that. I mean, I'm sure there are definitely better fights out there, but from what we've seen so far in 28 episodes, this is one of the better ones.
Agreed.
Ash wins, and his prize for winning is he gives up his Primate forever. To forever have to relive that day. Primate's new life is...
You forgot the part where they skinned Machamp.
Oh yeah, that belt he won definitely came off a skin champ. You know, because that's not a human artifact. That is a Pokemon belt.
Yeah, that's a Pokemon body part.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it, Ken.
Yeah. So, Primate's prize for winning is that it's what it'll do for the rest of its life.
Yeah, I was very confused because we end the episode with the girl saying, "Oh, now Daddy's gonna be home all the time," and the daddy's saying, "I'm gonna train your primate relentlessly."
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
On my wife, I swing at her, then Primate takes a swing at her.
No. Oh gosh. Should you also, in the synopsis, also mention the accents?
Yeah, you know, and I also want to point out, like, Hitmonchan was very, I mean, I keep saying Hitmonchan. Primate was very emotional when they're splitting ways, and I don't think those were happy tears. Like, he just got a newfound loyalty and love for Ash, and upon said discovery of feelings, Ash immediately discards him to the closest trainer.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
There was
we don't even know much about this guy other than the fact that he doesn't like spending time with his kids.
Yeah. That's a red flag right there.
He doesn't even know how he's gonna train Primate. Maybe he's gonna take the AJ approach that Ash is against.
Maybe. I mean, that's a red flag right there. He has no sense of family, you know? And that's who Ash left in charge of his Pokemon. You know?
Yeah, that's a bit much. It was a good episode, though, overall.
You think Ash's mom ever misses Ash?
I mean, I wouldn't.
No, man. She's too busy with Mr. Mime to notice.
We're not there yet. Right now, it's probably Professor Oak.
Yeah.
So?
Okay, so what did you think of this episode?
You want me to go first?
It doesn't matter. Or I can go first if you want.
Go ahead.
Okay. So this episode, I felt, again, had like a really good and promising plot. In fact, I really enjoyed it. This is an episode that I feel like if they followed this formula, a lot of the other episodes that are super confusing, it would knock them up a couple notches, you know? In this episode, scene 1, we are introduced to our primary side characters. Scene 2 is Jesse and James giving their motivation to joining the tournament. Said stealing a Pokemon successfully for this tournament. Scene 3 is Ash and Brock giving motivation why they're joining the tournament and entering the tournament. The rest of the storyboard is literally the tournament being executed out. This is one continuous storyline from beginning to start. Really good, and it really shows that, like, the writers sometimes, like, they show, like, they're capable, you know? It's just sometimes they just rush some episodes. They have too many people putting in, like, ideas, you know? This is an episode where Team Rocket fit in beautifully, you know, even down to the cheating and getting away with it, which later nicks him in the butt.
Yeah, you got all the things that you like from Team Rocket. You got the comedy.
Yeah.
You got the cheating and burglary, like stealing.
Yeah.
And
This is a Team Rocket.
They were actually a threat, right?
This is a Team Rocket episode where it shows they are capable too. You know.
Yeah. They were a threat in this episode for sure.
The side characters were a little one-dimensional for, you know, like a deeper take in this episode. You know, aside from a pivotal plot piece and motivation, the side characters added nothing to the story. Like I said, their personalities are completely one-dimensional and centered around this tournament or the family. But it was still entertaining. I had a good time with this episode. I don't have any much more complaints except maybe they could have fleshed out, like daddy and daughter more,
Daddy and daughter.
Yeah, like they
giving us their names, maybe.
Yeah, like
Did they give us their names? I don't even remember.
No, not to my knowledge. They could have shortened the Pikachu boxing scene. They could have shortened. I'm not even sure what else. But
yeah,
I feel like
I would have enjoyed that to be. I don't even need more character development for daddy and daughter.
No.
But if you would have taken some of that Pikachu fighting Hitmonchan or whatever, if you could have just made some more screen time, I would have liked to see some more fights, not just images, like flashing images.
I was about to say.
If I remember correctly, there was a Poliwhirl or Poliwrath.
There
was a Hitmon. There was a Machamp in the tournament. I would have loved to see these guys, even if it's just a quick match, see how they got knocked out.
I know you, and you are a fan of those tournament-style episodes. I feel like if they were going to include that, though, this would need to be a two-parter. Which there's plenty of material here to have easily done that.
Especially to build up the release of Primate.
Yeah, for sure. That's another thing I was going to get to. Like, there's no hinting or foreshadowing that Ash was going to donate his Pokemon after winning. In fact, it was actually hinting towards the opposite, with their bond forming and their love growing for each other. It actually was more solidifying Primate as part of Ash's team. Him giving him up actually kind of just doesn't make sense. Yeah, what'd you think of this episode?
Yeah, I mean, just to go off of what you said right there, I think the Butterfree release made so much sense. Butterfree found a mate.
Well, maybe Primate did too.
Maybe. That's true. I'm sure daughter is pretty cute.
Oh, right, the daughter.
Oh, you were talking about the dad.
I'm just kidding.
Dang it. Sometimes I'm not as in tune with you as I think I am. I really like this episode. I didn't feel like this was, like, the first time I saw it, I don't think it was a memorable episode, because all I could remember about this episode was that there was a Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Primate fights. I honestly did not remember who made it to the finals, and I vaguely remember Primate being given up. The P1 idea was cool. I think that's a really great idea of just having a tournament with fighting Pokemon. And I hope we get to see more of that with the upcoming generations. That would be cool to see all the different fighting Pokemon from different generations.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, I doubt it, but it would be cool. Yeah, you know how I am. I love the tournament-based movies, shows, whatever. Like, my favorite movie is probably Warrior with Tom Hardy. And I think they could have shown some scenes with Hitmonlee straight up owning another Pokemon in just one hit or two hits, if they didn't have time for actual battles. Just to show that Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee were, the alphas.
Yeah, they could have taken a page out of like a Rocky movie, when like the tournament styles in the Rocky movie where the antagonist is just like destroying all his opponents,
Yes. And then it would have also been more impressive when Primate won.
Mm-hmm.
But the graphics were really cool in the fight.
Yeah.
I like the freeze screens. I like the primate just aiming for the crotch.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like this kind of stuff. Growing up, I was a WWE fan. I like fighting and battling and all that stuff. I might say though, my favorite part of this episode was James. Daddy
good.
James.
He
was
was
very
good.
funny.
Daddy's always good.
We start off with Daddy James and Meowth having the Shaggy Scooby-Doo feel where they just care about eating and stuffing their faces. And then...
That's their motivation.
And then their great reveal was hilarious. It really actually messed up their entrance, but...
Yeah.
That was good. I liked I like the whole episode, actually. I'm trying to think of something I didn't like from the episode. I mean, the extras were definitely one-dimensional, like you said, and they weren't very exciting. The Primate release didn't make much sense. But other than that, I enjoyed it. I would have preferred our first fight to not be a Machop. Just because I think it would have been more exciting to just see a Machamp.
Yeah, I mean, there's literally a Machamp in the tournament. I feel like they could have given like Poliwrath a chance to fight. You know, like
for sure.
It's definitely a unique Pokemon that's not getting a lot. We're 28 episodes in, and he hasn't really gotten any screen time yet. You know,
I would have given. Oh no, because I was gonna say I would have given Poliwrath to Geodude, but I guess they were trying to build up Hitmonlee, which makes more sense. But yeah, I would have loved to see like a Poliwrath Hitmonchan, or not Hitmonchan, Poliwrath Machamp fight. I would have loved to see that. That would have been cool. I don't know, like I'm trying to think of something I don't like about this episode, but I pretty much like most of it. I'm trying to think, is there anything that you would change about this episode?
I would just kind of shorten the entrance, or the introduction, just to give more character development, or to lengthen out the tournament fights, you know?
Yeah, that's what I would have liked.
Everything else, I mean, is like pretty vital to the story. The problem is, like, this is a 20-minute episode, and they have like a whole movie script of things to include, you know? And it's very, how to say, like, it's very aggressive, you know?
What?
It's very, it has to be, it's very fast paced, and it has to be, the pacing's very fast, and it has to be because there's so much they have to include. They have to go, you know, establish Machop, establish Hitmonchamp.
You okay?
Established. I can't remember his name. Who's the boxing glove? No.
Oh, Hitmonchan.
Established Hitmonchan as a powerful and threatening Pokemon, which they did. You know.
What if they did this? What if instead they just saw a poster as they're walking through this big city, and they said, "Oh, a fighting tournament. This would be great. I have a Primate. I'm gonna go in." And Brock is like, "Okay, I'm gonna use my Geodude." And they don't need any motivation. They just think it's a cool idea. So they go in. And as they go in, they see a TV screen that shows this amazing Hitmonchan just knocking out all these Pokemon from past tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
And so they kind of freak out, seeing how strong this Hitmonchan is. And so they have a super quick, Rocky, like, training video or scene
like
where they're training their Geodude and their Primate. And then Team Rocket comes in, steals Hitmonlee, and then the rest of the episode is the tournament.
Dang, could have wrote your own episode.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like they were wanting to build that happy ending, though. You know, this
the whole
noticed,
father not going home to the family. It's too much to put into this episode.
That's what I was saying, but I noticed that in Pokemon, in the storyline, the focus is on Ash making friends. You know, sometimes out of enemies, sometimes out of strangers, but almost everywhere we go, Ash has to make a friend there.
Who he'll never talk to again. That makes sense.
And I feel like that's what they were going through here. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this episode. I like it a lot. I'm gonna give it a...
Wait, before you do that, man, who's your encounter?
Oh, we didn't even talk about encounters. Well, as far as extras are concerned, like, we both, like, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, he was funny, you know. Well, he wasn't supposed to... Oh, was he? Maybe he was supposed to be funny? I don't know, but
his voice was funny.
Making fun of him was fun.
It was... Yeah, you were funny while you were talking like him. So our encounters were Machop, Machoke, Machamp.
Was there a Machoke? I didn't see a Machoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a Poly... I think it was a Poliwhirl. I think it was a Poliwrath.
No?
I think it was a Poliwhirl, yeah.
There was a Machoke.
But Poliwhirl's not a fighting type.
Neither's you, dude.
Oh, true.
Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. That's it, so those 6. Who do you pick?
Oh, Machamp.
Machamp?
100%.
Machoke.
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 Choke on these.
Machoke! Jeez. That was a pretty realistic sound.
Yeah.
Not that I would know.
My prison days.
My prison days.
Just kidding.
From experience.
I'll pick Poliwhirl.
The one that says PTSD right now?
Yeah, Ian's like, no wonder our tagline's PTSD.
Yeah, that's right.
And no wonder it's type 2 diabetes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Good grief.
Good grief, man.
I'll pick Poliwhirl. He's one of
Which
my
Pokemon you picking?
favorite Kanto Pokemon.
Okay, he picks Machoke. Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you rating it?
Okay. Our Daddy Extra had a pretty manly chin, wouldn't you say?
The Crimson Chin.
The Crimson Chin. like a chin that would look very good with bananas under it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give, for my boy here, 4 manly chins.
All these clean-shaven chins in this show and not one with bananas. It's sad.
What do you rate this episode, Ian?
I'd say like 4 out of 5 rock hard Geodudes.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
That's exactly what you're going to say. Now you gotta think of something.
Alright, I'm going to give this a 4.5. Daddy come homes.
Please, Daddy.
Please, Daddy.
Please, I'm on my knees.
Daddy.
I'm surprised you went higher than me on this one.
I mean, it was neat. I mean, story-wise, you know, it's sound, you know?
Yeah.
This episode had a good foundation. However, it was very rushed, you know, very just sloppily put together, you know?
Yeah. I mean, after Primeape wins the championship, it has a pretty weak ending.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, Ash doesn't even look back. He literally gives him up and never looks back.
Yeah.
He's not affected. Like, he cried for Butterfree. He cried and waved and watched it go out into the distance. With Primeape, he's like, okay, good luck. Turned around, smiled, and walked away.
It's like when you can't take care of a dog anymore and you have to give it away. And, like, you just have to do it quick. You know? Rip that Band-Aid off.
I'm not
Well, on the note of Ash giving away Primate, we're going to move on to our next segment. Nothing is ever good enough. Not even winning a tournament.
Why not?
Not even win a tournament will make you good enough.
Why?
Okay, you can wear that Skin Machamp belt all you want, but your trainer gives no shits. Nothing you do will ever be good enough. And that's a lesson.
The biggest fighting tournament in the land, and you will just be given up by your trainer like that.
Literally that same day. That's the lesson we take away from this episode.
Yeah, poor Primate.
Alright, and today's episode is Pidgey.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. I didn't even look ahead, but yeah.
Oh, you're only doing the evolutions at the end?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Are you doing it with us again?
I don't know what this is.
Oh, so
Just tell us your thoughts on Pidgey.
So this segment is called Nothing is Ever Good Enough, and we talk about, we go in order from 1 to infinity on all the Pokemon, and we say what we like and dislike about the evolutionary line. Oh, look at you hearing the music for the first time.
I know, right? I love it.
Okay, I'll go first, I guess. Pidgey, man, that is a generic looking, like when you think normal type, this has gotta be like something you think about. There is nothing special about this bird. You know?
You can see this bird at Chipotle.
Yeah. This bird looks like it eats worms and sings in the morning.
No,
like,
it does.
It does.
Like,
the first thing we saw Pidgey do was eating a bird or eating a worm lion.
yeah, I mean, there's literally, if this wasn't such a high encounter rate, like, this is a forgettable Pokemon. The first stage, at least. Like,
Okay, what would you do to make it less generic?
probably, I mean, it's a normal type, so I understand everything they did, you know, but I'd probably, like, give it maybe more tail feathers, or
I'd at least change the color of some of his fur.
yeah, maybe change like some of the outside fur, you know, or give it colored eyes or
What
something.
color would you change the fur to? Or the feathers?
Blood red.
Blood red.
Just kidding. I don't know. So it's gotta still be normal type, you know.
So like Kaka Brown?
Yeah, like it is already. So let's think about some normal types. Snorlax is blue. We could do blue feathers, you know, and that'd make it stick out more. Miltank is pink, you know, pink also.
Tauros has some gray, right?
Yeah. Although gray might make it more boring and monotone.
Yeah, that's true. I honestly like Pidgey. I mean, I won't disagree with you. It does look very normal, very regular. Something that you might see in real life. But I don't really have any complaints about him. He definitely looks like your generic, normal Pokemon. Hey, fire zombies on! What's up, bro?
What up, bro?
Mikey.
We're just doing nothing's ever good enough.
Yeah.
I do like. I mean, I guess the one thing that he has that sets him apart from like a regular, normal animal is the little black line from his eyes to his cheek. And that's about it. He's got eyebrows that are a different color, and so it makes the top part look like a mohawk. And I like him. I have no complaints. I know he looks normal, but I feel like some Pokemon have to look regular.
I'm just saying, it's not a complaint, man. I'm just saying this Pokemon's, if it wasn't such a high encounter rate, it would be forgettable.
I mean, depends, like how you feel about flying types. Because sometimes, it just depends, I guess, how you feel about flying types. Some people really like using flying types. And I don't think Pidgey, at least not the Pidgey line, would be super forgettable. I would remember it. I kind of like flying types. I like having a flying type on my team.
What do you think? What do you think? And why Ian's going over his views on Pidgey? I need you to check your phone real quick.
How you doing, Fire Zombie? Keeping it real over there?
What are your thoughts on this bird?
Yeah, what did you say? It looks like something you see like a cheddar and a chili. Like something. Like, I feel like they did a good job with the other two evolutions. Like, those don't look like regular birds. But this normal bird just looks like a normal bird. I would maybe change like the beak color, maybe to something unnatural, maybe like blue.
Oh, you enjoying us? Let me see.
Okay, so I'm gonna get started on Pidgeotto.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me find him real quick.
Is Mikey gonna start first?
Mm.
Oh dang, I need to change the intro then.
Oh no, not every time.
Oh.
Alright. So Pidgeotto. So the first thing that comes to mind when I think of Pidgeotto is it can fly at Mach 2 speed. So
I forgot about that.
that is, for those of you who don't know, that is twice the speed of sound. This thing reaches the speed of sound, creates a sonic boom, and then doubles that speed to create another one. The G-forces that this Pidgeotto can take is almost enough for it to reach high orbit or low orbit Earth. This Pokemon could almost become a satellite if it hits the atmosphere at the right angle. This the process the evolution, the metamorphosis this Pokemon went through. From
You
being
honestly can take the Pokedex serious sometimes. You're like, I'm dead serious about the Pokedex.
yeah. So do you know how keen its eyes have to be moving at twice the speed of light to still be able
Speed
to
of sound, right?
to still yes. Oh my God! Imagine the speed of light, the speed of sound, and still with precise pinpoint accuracy, be able to pick your target and strike it.
Oh man, I love it. Yeah, way to go, Pidgeotto. You're the best.
Yeah.
The first thing I noticed is those eyebrows.
Yeah, he's got a serious brow problem going on. I love the backwards. I love the back colored feathers. That he's got kind of like this peacock thing going on, but they're not very long.
Mm-hmm.
Like female peacocks would laugh at him.
Oh. Wait, poor Pidgeotto. I don't know, man. I like it. I like everything about Pidgeotto, honestly. He might be my favorite from the whole line.
Yo, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
you made it
up?
on.
Yep, I did.
Way to go, bro. I'm glad you figured it out so fast, because we've had a lot of trouble with this thing.
Oh, well, you guys, gave me the link and the password. Hopefully I'm not that stupid. I think all the setup, all the setup took you guys a minute. Probably would have taken me a minute too to get that figured out. But yeah, so Rayman was telling me that you guys had some audio issues earlier this morning. This night.
Yeah. That's the truth.
It's alright. So I was gonna say, it sounds like Rayman's hating on Pidgey, simply because it's not a hula or something.
I like hating on it. I'm just speaking the facts. This thing can fly at Mach 2 speed.
He doesn't hate. He just likes to poke fun.
Yeah. Pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine if you can go from like walking to Mach 2 running.
With that pecker.
And still be able to like dunk a basketball without like completely destroying the rim.
I mean, considering Pidgeotto is not that big, traveling that fast, Jesus, man, that guy. Honestly, I don't even understand how anybody can even catch some of these Pokemon because, in theory, you could run a semi-truck right through a Pidgeotto, and the amount of force that it receives from going Mach 2 is probably still more.
Yeah. The semi truck would be hurt.
That's hilarious. I don't know how some people can catch these Pokemon. Look, guys, you cannot take the Pokedex serious sometimes. If we're gonna take the Pokedex serious, I have a lot to say about a few of these Pokemon we're gonna run into later.
Yeah, according to the Pokédex, if I'm not mistaken, a Machamp can lift a literal mountain.
That sounds unbelievable, but then again, I don't know. I saw some mountains like a couple months ago, and I can't imagine someone just like uprooting it, you know? I mean, Superman, maybe, yeah.
That's a good story. We were literally just driving in Utah, and Ryan looks and he goes, "Look at those mountains. They're enormous, and the houses right there on the mountains, they're tiny. We can barely see them from where we are, but we can see the mountain, how gigantic it is. And then the people in those houses, there's no way we would even be able to see it from here." And he goes, "Doesn't that make you feel small, like you're worthless?"
Ryan always feels worthless.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I say that about literally everything. I'm like, I'll be eating my cereal, I'm like, look at this O and this Cheerio. Look how small it is.
I mean,
why am I so intimidated by it still?
I mean, his son is literally sitting behind him, and Brendan still feels worthless as a person. I mean,
Ryan's just like, what? Why am I even here?
Why am I even here?
It's like, oh, get away from me, son. You're not part of this conversation.
Don't witness my shame.
But if I could add something,
Look, here's it going
the
out
whole
Mach 2.
black eyeliner thing looks even better on
I think
Pidgeotto.
there would be a blur. So
I love the hair slicked back. Looks like he's going to some, I don't know,
Does it?
concert or
Does it?
maybe a business meeting.
He looks like a Nazi general.
Oh,
Nah, that's just you hating on the freaking Pidgey, man, and his whole freaking evolutionary tree. Wow.
yeah, I think it's a little bit of that, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not big on the whole guy liner for Pidgeys, but
Look at what his eyes are closed. That looks good. But what would you do? Would you give him some mascara?
I probably would get rid of the guy liner. Honestly, I'd give him rid of the guy liner. Maybe
Forget the wrong setting.
I don't know, cause like honestly, I like the tail of Pidgeotto. I like the tail of Pidgeotto. I really do. It looks pretty cool and colorful and festive. But then again, I'm Hispanic and I keep looking at that tail and I think of Fiesta, so it could just be Hispanic side.
Viva San Antonio.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't feel like we have much to say about Pidgey or Pidgeotto because, like I said, they are pretty just simple designs, look like regular animals. But I'm okay with it. I like it.
Wait, is that the Pidgeotto from Detective Pikachu or something?
No, these are just fan arts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've lost all hope once Ryan starts looking at the fan art.
Wait, what? Wasn't there a Pidgeotto or Pidgeot or Pidgey something in Detective Pikachu?
I don't remember.
I remember there were a lot of Pidgeys. I don't remember as many Pidgeottos or Pidgeots.
I like how whenever it's like goes into stance, it's like
It's like what?
it pushes so much air forward, but doesn't move back at all.
That's how strong it is.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Right?
Can I say if he's based off a pigeon? I don't see it very much. I
No, look at this picture.
Pidgeotto. I think Pidgeotto has kind of the shape, but the other two, I don't know.
Look at this photo. Look at this photograph.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is that?
There's your Pidgeotto card that you always use in the game.
Oh yeah.
I guess we can move along, right?
Yeah.
Pidgeot.
You want to go to
Oh, they have a
Pidgeot?
cross stitch for Pidgeotto? I'm down.
Wait, what?
There was a cross stitch pattern for Pidgeotto. Yeah, I learned how to cross stitch with my brother-in-law. We literally watched WWE Royal Rumble matches in our underwear cross stitching Pokemon.
There is a couple of jokes in there that I just think are too easy to make.
Good times, good times.
Alright, so here we go. Pidgeot. Discount Ho-Ho, as I call him.
Discount Ho-Ho.
This is
You
like...
know what though? There's some pictures of Pidgeot that make me like him more than Pidgeotto. And there's some pictures of Pidgeot that I don't like.
Like,
Like
tell
this
me...
one, the next one where, yeah, that one right there. Wait, up, left. No, to the right. To the right. Oh, that one. That looks pretty menacing. That looks pretty neat. Pretty cool.
Let's face it, whenever we see, Pidgeot at rest and we can actually get the full view of his amazing mullet, a lot of people won't take him seriously.
You don't think so?
No. That mullet kind of throws a lot of people off. But then some pictures like that where we actually get to see how big the freaking thing is, then we're like, oh shit, it's a
Look up
redneck bird coming right after us.
redneck. Look up the Pidgeot.
Oh no!
Oh jeez! Oh no, not rat attack! Look up the Pidgeot vintage Pokemon card.
So how fast can Pidgeot go? Pidgeotto can already go at the speed like sound times 2, then how fast can Pidgeot go? Somebody in the chat said he's business in the front, party in the back.
Oh, it's my Pokemon mama!
Oh, what up, mama?
Yeah.
Sup,
Like,
mama?
that-
What's up,
that
little
picture-
mama?
Hey,
I'm
mama.
his child.
How does Johnny Bravo? Sup, mama?
So this is the first image I ever saw of Pidgeot, and I thought, nice, very nice.
It's almost
That
like
actually does look pretty good,
it's
yeah.
almost like angelic.
For sure. I saw this and I was like, I liked it a lot.
I'm
Then I've
definitely
seen
getting
different pictures of him and not as much.
I'm definitely getting the Sierra Angel vibe from this card. What about you, Ryan?
Sierra.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's an MTG. That's
Wow.
MTG. That's MTG. I'm getting an angel vibe from this. There's a lot of angel cards in Magic, so yeah, actually it looks pretty like it. Yeah. But then again, have you guys seen the first edition of Pikachu card? Like, it just looks so freaking stupid. It looks like a freaking.
Oh yeah, where he's like morbidly obese.
Yeah, not even, man. It just looks like a third grader drew that freaking card. Like, I just don't understand it. But yeah, it's like a $200 card if you can find it.
This Pidgeot looks like it wants to scream America.
Yes. Yes.
Before bravery era was.
The American mullet Pidgey. That's what
The American mullet, the American dream.
The American Dream.
Oh
Like the
Lord.
American Nightmare.
Oh no. Is this what it looks like from behind?
Maybe, but that
Yeah,
other
Naruto.
picture of Pidgey looks like as if he's about to avenge his family from disgrace or something in feudal Japan. Do you guys see that picture? That was amazing.
Dude, I have to say this is the first Pokemon I've run into where
Oh, this is a
I
good
don't
photo
know how
of it.
I feel.
I like this one. Look
Oh,
at the
wait,
look
that
at the
was-
size of
that
that
was-
breast. Man, I could make some fried chicken out of this.
Only right.
Would you cook a pigeon?
Would I fuck a
Absolutely,
pigeon?
Yes.
I would.
No.
I would fuck a pigeon.
You said,
Is it
He said cook.
Oh, I meant cook.
It's pointless. It's pointless to fight it. It's pointless to fight it.
Yeah, it just literally depends on what picture you're looking at him. Some of them look really good, and some of them are.
This one's like he's like looking back, like you like what you see.
You want some?
You want some of this? It's like he's like spreading his tail feathers out into like a little squirt. You know? He's like, I'll be whatever you want me to be tonight.
The 3D image here, from the games, ugly. You're not getting the full magnificence of his chest. You're not getting the beautiful.
I mean, look at that, dude. Like,
that's mega.
Oh, I say just look at the boobs on that one.
Yeah.
The breastises.
Oh, look at that. Look at the old pictures. I like that with it all the way up. Up. I kind of like that.
Oh, these are the different generations. Yeah, this is what it looked like in the games.
And I like the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I really like it.
Yeah, blue looks a lot better.
It looked like it
really
went
like
Super
that.
Saiyan.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something like that, yeah.
And a little bit of Super Saiyan.
Look, he's powering up right here.
Yo, when did
To do what?
when did Pidgeotto get blue? What is that? Or is that the Mega? That's the Mega, right?
That's the Mega, yeah. Should we move on to the Mega?
What is... This is Delta Pidgeot, in case I didn't know.
I don't know what the heck. What the? Is that a dragon's asshole it has?
I hope so.
Yeah, let's this is the part where Ryan goes off the rails and we just have to wait.
Until I get back
Oh wow,
in.
that chick looks like as if Mega Pidgeot's tail looks like her cape. That actually looks pretty tight.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
actually looks pretty tight.
That
Yeah.
is a pretty cool image. Yeah, I think I like Pidgeotto more.
Why is that beak so cool?
Alright, are we doing Mega then?
Yeah, let's go Mega.
I'm guessing this is the first time you've seen it, Ryan?
Yeah.
What is your initial thought here?
Got a good pick. I don't like it. This whole like little trunks thing is kind of weird.
The trunks thing, yeah.
And I like one little feather that sticks out, also kind of strange. I feel like they went kind of Native American with the wings too.
Is he a little like orange?
I noticed that they made the feet smaller, kind of also weird choice. He looks like he's going Super Saiyan here too.
I feel like he just seems smaller than Pidgeot.
I mean, he still looks pretty boring. Like
Even
sometimes like this, he
combinations.
looks pretty colorful, you know. But then you see him like this, and you're like, oh yeah, it's part of the Pidgey family. Oh yeah, it's normal and flying.
I'm not a fan yet.
But you see, like, oh man, I get like discount Ho-Ho vibes, you know? Like if you ordered Ho-Ho off Wish or something.
Wish. You ordered Ho-Ho.
Yeah, that's
Ho-Ho's got a lot going on though.
it kind of depends. I mean, has a Mega Pidgeot ever fought a Ho-Ho or whatever?
That would not be a pretty sight.
It wouldn't? No, okay.
No, Ho-Oh would destroy him. It's Ho-Oh, not
Oh.
Ho-Ho.
Like
Ho-Oh.
oh,
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
O-H. No.
Yeah. Not
H-O.
Ho-Ho.
H-O-O-H.
Yeah,
No.
it's like...
H-O.
Oh,
No. Ho-Oh.
Hotel, Oscar,
Dash
Oscar,
O-H.
Hotel.
There you go.
why are you
No. Hotel, Oscar, Oscar,
For your
hotel.
or not for.
Thank you, yeah.
It was for
There you
Brian.
go. There you go.
Why did
Oh, that's it.
We're making fun of. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. He looks a lot different.
Ryan, why are you making fun of Amy Poehler?
Making fun of him.
So
Amy Fuller? Is that what you said?
No. No?
Wait, did you say why are you making fun of Amy Fuller? Is that
oh
what
wait, no, it was Katie. They were talking about Katie. He was on my Google searches. I was talking. You know who Megan Trainor is?
Yeah.
I was telling Katie she looks a lot like Amy Poehler.
Oh, I gotta see that. Oh no, sorry. Stay on track. Stay on track.
Yeah. No, we're going from DeviantArt to other people's pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everything that Pidgeot had going for him was ruined with Mega Pidgeot. I just can't see anything I like about him. Nothing. I don't like the blue tips. I don't like what they did with the tail.
What about shiny?
Long feather. Even worse.
He looks even more generic now.
I guess like the orange, like he has a little bit of orange color. That can.
It looked like a guy who has color blindness painted this Mega Pidgey.
Right.
he can't quite see the blues and the reds and the pinks, so he's like, I'm just gonna paint this shit.
I think everything's yellow.
No, yeah, I'm not a big fan. I feel like his wings are bigger.
He was probably like stumped on what color
small.
to color Pidgeot, and he's like, what color should I do? And he like hungoverly, like dehydratedly pissed into a toilet. And he's like, dark yellow. Of course.
Of course. No. I think Mega Pidgeot is the same size as Pidgeot, but the wings got bigger. Yeah. It's not terrible. It's not the worst Mega. It's not horrible. But it's a downgrade from Pidgeot for me.
I don't know if there's any pictures of them next to each other.
Oh, there you go.
No different.
Yeah, it's not like doing a Beedrill. That's a beast right there. Should we stop him?
No, he's like, let's see where this goes.
He's right now. He's looking for a picture of Pidgeot with like a pregnant Pidgeot. I think is what he's looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. I found the only Pidgeot I want to ever see.
Okay.
That looks like a man. That looks like a man.
Would a man wear high-heeled boots
Yes.
and a
Nowadays,
dress?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I know. It's one of them, what is it? Zers, right?
He looks like he's in pain.
Z or Zem or Zer, I don't know, man. I can't tell, dude. That just looks weird.
He looks
Why
like
would
he's
you even...
He looks like he's hurting.
His nose is messing with me.
He's pretending to be pregnant.
Oh my god.
Here's the
Okay.
Wait, scroll down. What?
Oh.
Right, man. Getting carried away. Right, man. Get back on track.
Oh my god, that's for a rabbit.
Oh my god.
Alright, that's...
I'm gonna have so much fun when it comes to Eradicate Day.
Maybe you.
This thing looks like it's giving us like some like Nala eyes. Like he's like,
that's
Oh my god.
come do me.
Everybody remembers the Nala.
You know I can control this feather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
There's something wrong with your brain. There's something wrong with your brain.
What would you rate this evolution line?
Bro.
For zombie?
Out of 5. Out of 5.
Mom just said it's ma'am.
It's ma'am.
I would go with like a 2.2.
2.2.
2.2 because I'm gonna have to agree a little bit with Ryan on the Pidgey and Pidgeotto. They are a little lackluster, and I do think that they're only popular because you can see them everywhere.
Yeah.
Any game, you always see them everywhere. It doesn't matter what part of the game you're at; they're freaking right there for you.
I'm gonna say I also agree with Ryan, and the fact that they're just everywhere in the beginning of the game. There's
You're
an
agreeing with
over.
Ryan?
There's like an. there's like an overpopulation of them, and something has to be done.
Oh wait, hold on. Rayman, what about your boy? What does he think?
Oh yeah, Ian goes a Pidgey Holocaust.
No, please, no.
Oh my gosh.
What are you thinking, Ryan?
This is just such a boring line. There's nothing good or, I mean, like, just so mundane and forgettable, honestly. I'd give it a 2.5. Just, I mean, they could have obviously done worse, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely done better.
That's interesting because I like this line more than you do, but I'm actually going to give it a 2.5 as well. Like,
that is
2.5 butt feathers. But, but I think it's okay to have some generic looking Pokemon, and
yeah, so they make the really crazy ones stand out more.
Exactly.
You know, it's like the hot girl who hangs out like the ugly friends. You know,
the ugly one.
So she looks hotter in comparison.
Did you ever watch those? What is it? A Teen Girls Squad?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Homestar Runner. You ever watch Homestar Runner?
Decades ago.
Oh.
I just remember he talked like, "Hey, Homestar."
I'm wearing pants.
I'm wearing pants.
Yeah, 2.5.
Fair enough.
With that said, I do like this. Pokemon. Just not enough to give it anything better than that.
I'm giving it like a 2 anime.
Yeah.
2.
Did Ian rate it, or he just said that we need to have a Holocaust?
Ian, where do you rate the Pidgeot family?
Like either like a 1 like anime Pidgey Holocaust.
He says a 1 animated Pidgey Holocaust.
Oh gosh, it's pretty low.
It was just it was just really boring. I feel like other Pokemon, like they're all like colorful and stuff, but then there's the bird.
There's the bird.
Yeah. All right. Now that we
the
have
next episode's the Grimer one.
Now that we have established that nothing is good enough, or ever will be, or ever should be.
Hey, well,
we are moving on.
We did say that Beedrill was good enough.
Beedrill is good enough.
That's the one exception.
Beedrill slid by. You know, and I'm saying this is my own free will, not because I don't want to be poked by a big dick bee.
There's all of us. Don't be afraid.
But so Saturday, you guys, if you tune in, episode 29, Sparks Fly for Magnemite. As our heroes make their way through the industrial town of Gringy City, its actual name, Pikachu, perhaps wary for travel, is in a strange state. The electric sacs on its cheeks. Those are sacs? Oh God. Those cheeks are actually sacs.
And wasn't Ash rubbing them last episode?
Ash was rubbing those cheeks when he was massaging.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I'm uncomfortable.
That makes me wonder how skinny.
I need an adult. The electric sacs in its cheek are continuously twitching, continuously twerking, as though overcharged. So Ash's cheeks are just like dropping it low. Low, 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 low.
Well, that does it, right?
Yeah. Are you satisfied? Are you happy now? Are you?
I'm happy that I actually got to hear the episode really well, and that Fire Zombie got to join us.
I know, man. Thanks for joining.
Dude, I'm glad I could have.
I'm glad you didn't have trouble joining.
I almost had some trouble.
Almost had some trouble.
We've 100% had lots of trouble.
Took us like an hour and a half to prepare.
Sorry for being late, guys.
All right. Anything you want to add before we go?
Tune in to our MMO run in a couple minutes here.
Facts.
Because I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna win the game.
I know we've said that the last 3 weeks in a row, but I think
This time we have the moveset.
I think this time we mean it though.
We mean it. We mean it.
We would never deceive you on purpose. Maybe I would.
Just
I
pass.
don't know.
Alright. You go ahead and close up. I'm going to the bathroom.
All right.
And I'm going to bed.
All right, guys. We're gonna wait here.
Tell them about the.
We are gonna watch and see if we can hear Granola Man pee. Let's see how loud his stream is.
Well, I was about to go
You
pee.
just tell them where to put the bananas. That's all they need to know.
I think y'all know where you want the bananas.
Oh dear Lord, this is the highlight of my week.
I was about to go to sleep, but I want to hear this now.
Yeah, so guys, dangle those bananas off your chin or someone else's. Give your significant other nala eyes. And don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Alright?
Those are 3 negatives on there, or 4. I can't count. Damn it. Oh.
Right? It's just all
Don't do
negative.
anything that I wouldn't do.
How many negatives make a positive?
2. Come on.
So if there's 4, it's just positive.
Don't do anything that I wouldn't. Actually, no. There's only 2. Man, yeah. It's still positive though.
Alrighty, man. Hey, I want to thank you again for coming out, Fire Zombie.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for having me again. Thanks for the invite. I appreciate it.
We love having you.
Yeah.
You're welcome to stay for the next segment. It's gonna be 2 hours, bro. So I don't expect you to. But you're welcome, man.
Yeah. No, this is a little late for me. I mean, I'm off tomorrow, but I normally wake up at 5.
Oh man, trust me, this is late for me too. All right, man. This is the end. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for watching. Peace.